Good evening, chat. Good evening, chat. So, I thought this would be something good to go over and to show you. I try to give tips and free game when I can, about the business and the industry and stuff like that. So, today, what we have is not only have I spoken about scam emails, but I'm going to show you what a scam email looks like in real time, by the way. So, let's go ahead and go over to the email right now. So, as you can see, let me see if you can see the title of this. What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm trying to get the video. Okay, so I'll just go small. It's cool. I can go small. It's not a big deal. And I don't know what the title of the stream is right now because it's been a minute since I've streamed, so it might say something about unboxing, but nah. Today we're gonna go over what a scam email looks like. So from what I've seen, there's two types of scam emails. There's the ones that aren't really as obvious, and then there's ones that are obvious. Now, this one is sent from G Star Raw, but if you know, then you know that I already have a partnership with G Star Raw. So that's not really something that should be considered. So I'll go to my Instagram right now and I can show you. By the way, we have a lot of new campaigns coming out. Marvel X Devontae Infinity is coming out tomorrow, but we're gonna get into that later on in the stream. You can go over and you see we got a lot of highlights. You can click G Star. You can scroll down and find it, or you can go to the highlights, and we have a lot of the stuff. So you can see we have some behind the scenes here, the campaigns and everything like that. Multiple videos, by the way, multiple videos. So yeah, we actually have worked with G Star. So the thing is that's crazy about getting some of these scam emails is that sometimes you get scam emails with brands or clients that you may have already worked with or encountered. When I was doing runway, some of the companies and some of the agencies will send out emails and they'll say basically that this wasn't us. Scam emails in this business are extremely common. I've had plenty of people send me examples and ask me to fact check them. Yo, is this legit? Yo, is this real? They've even sent people that they know to ask me if anyone here. Me make the camera bigger. Look, if anybody here ever needs help trying to figure out if an email is a scam, regarding business or clients, please let me know. DM me, send me an email, whatever, right? But please only serious inquiries. But scamming emails are very common. They're more common than some people would think. And yeah, some of them look good, some of them don't. This one is a very bad example for one because I'm gonna tell you why. This is the pretty standard, basic, same slop that you get, and it's so bad it doesn't even get past the spam section. So this already gets marked as spam. But it's just funny to me because I get emails from scammers trying to scam me with clients and brands I've either already worked with or signed with, have a partnership with, and it's really crazy. I get stuff from Curl Days, which is one of my sponsors. They have a couple of fake emails. Obviously, they don't run them, so don't twist those words up. G Star, I've gotten Adidas, Odell Beauty. Um, I've gotten a few. I've gotten a few. So for ones like this, it doesn't even make sense because if you guys are trying to scam us, at least try to make it realistic. So it's like somebody probably just found me through G Star and sent me a G Star scamming email. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense, and it's honestly really stupid that people are just this much of a bot to just send something like this to somebody like me. Because I'll admit, some of these emails are very, very eye catching. But you have to really look into it, and you have to be able to distribute them. And also, this is probably something you won't hear someone else in this business say, but I'll say it. When it comes to dealing with scamming emails or sus slash questionable emails, here and there, a couple of them out of a majority of the scamming ones will be true. So this one got sent to spam. Make sure you're checking your spam in your email section, because sometimes you will have legitimate offers in there, but you have to know how to differentiate them. This one isn't even close. This one's a straight scam. What I was going to say that most people won't tell you is, even if you get reached out to by a legitimate client, agency, person, event, and you have somewhat of a questionable, if you're a little sus about it, there are very professional ways to confirm with them. So sometimes what I've done is I'll ask them, well, first of all, send that follow-up response. Be positive, be professional, and just ask them and try to confirm with them if they're legit. And obviously you need proof of that. So sometimes they might have a different way that they can do it. It's kind of between you guys, but usually the legitimate ones always have a super easy and clear way to make it obvious to you. And sometimes what I've even done is, you can ask them which platform that they found you from. If you're somebody like me and you're on multiple different platforms and websites and casting sites and all this stuff, over time, you'll learn that you'll have clients come in from different platforms that you're on. So you can confirm with them that way and kind of go from there. Sometimes I ask, them if they can send me a message from like the brand page on Instagram, just different things like that. But ultimately, my brain's kind of going blank on the explanation. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say is, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And if you want some sort of clarity or confirmation from them to confirm that they're scamming or not, feel free to ask them. It's all about being safe. They're not going to be upset with you for you being safe if they're legitimate and they're safe themselves. Remember that. Remember that. And off the top of my head, one of the ways that you can confirm automatically that it's a scamming email is if you get hit with an automatic automated response. So if I replied, for example, I don't know if I have an example of this right now because I delete a lot of these. But for example, if I replied to this email, I'm either going to get a questionable response or I'm going to get like an automated response. And sometimes you can tell immediately from that. So yes, be careful out here. Be careful out here. Really quickly, let me turn off the window capture and let me see, because I had another scam email somewhere I wanted to show as well. Okay. Oh my god. Business partner request. I'm trying to see where it is. Where is this email at? I'm glad I was able to show you this one. Um, I think it was on my other email account. I'm trying to see where it's at. I get too many scams on this one. Maybe it got deleted. I'm gonna start. Maybe it got deleted. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Um, hmm. I'm not sure. So, actually, this isn't the one that I was looking for, but here is something that has been pretty concerning to me, and I went and I looked it up, and apparently they're scamming. Apparently, this is a scamming site, platform, job. I don't know exactly, because this one was a little while ago, April. But if you go here, by the way, the name of this one is called Tour Hero. I've looked up Tour Hero reviews and like different videos of creators explaining it. I don't know. It's basically saying like they send you somewhere on a trip. You get confirmed travelers to go with you or something like that. It's some sort of experience like that, but I heard it's not really legit. So he checked in with me. So he sent me an email on the 8th and then double tap back on the 29th. He was saying, I was checking out what you've been doing and the way you blend exploration with empowerment really stood out. It gives your trips an extra vibe. I don't say that often. You know, it sounds cool, right? But I said, thanks for the comment, taking the time to reach out to me. I've heard many different things related to Tour Hero, similar to scandalous and scam like activity, so I'm unsure of continuing. So that was that one. And I didn't hear back from this guy, but there was something that I was trying to find. I don't know where the other email is at, but hold on. I do have something pretty funny to show you from another scammer. And this was like a couple days ago, or like a few days ago. This dude was trying to scam me about YouTube thumbnails. I have so many emails right now. Jeez. And I was being funny. Oh, wow. Look. Okay, here's another one. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to cut that out. And I'll split these up. I'll split these up into a couple different YouTube videos for convenience. Okay, so this one is from Official Meridian Grooming. Again, if you know, you know. I've partnered with Meridian Grooming on several occasions. Sometimes paid, sometimes just because my family and I really, really love their products. And they've sent me a lot of different products. I only have a couple to myself. I've given some to friends, given some to family, given some to my mom. We all love them. We honestly we really very much love Meridian Grooming. The products are very legit. This is a scam email. This is what another scam email looks like. I just want to show you this. Keeping it short, whatever. The team behind Meridian Grooming. This is not what legitimate emails look like, guys. This is not what they look like. I'll do another video showing you what they look like. I'll even leave a star on this and see if I can keep it here and we can come back and we can compare them. But this is another scam email example. Don't fall for these. Don't reply to these. And I mean, they got pretty close on the email. Official Meridian Grooming at gmail.com is pretty close. I can see if I have an email still here from Meridian Grooming. Not sure if I do. Um, well, okay. So let's say, for example, the recent Meridian product I got, which I actually have some YouTube videos I need to drop. I need to actually drop these. I completely forgot about this. I've been so booked and busy. But they sent me a slimmer trimmer, and this thing is hella cool. But again, that's not what this is about. When you do the reviews for them and you submit the reviews for them, this is the one that I got. This is the email that I got. It says reviews at okendo.io. That must be the platform that they get the reviews from. I'm trying to see if I have an email that was sent from like them directly when I was communicating with them directly. It doesn't look like it, and that's fine. But there was that. I feel like, oh yeah. So where's the one where I was talking about the guy was trying to scam me off the? Check this out. Check this out. And by the way, I don't trust anybody that uses AI. Okay, so first of all, this is shout out to Marvel. We got the Marvel campaign dropping tomorrow, but that's not what I was trying to bring up. I don't trust anybody that uses AI to create their work regarding creating actual images to use, to distribute, to sell videos, all of that. This guy legitimately said he came across my channel. You're creating great videos. I believe in stronger thumbnails could attract more viewers and improve your click through rate. There's two things I want to get into there's two things I want to get into here. One, let me just be clear. I know that I'm very creative. I know that I have an artist channel too. But in terms of my All by Nature IRL channel, with the modeling behind the scenes, kind of like more of the day-to-day life, I'm not saying that I have the best thumbnails. I'll be honest, but I don't try to. Some of them I try to make, have a certain look or to be cool, but some of them I just kind of like let them be organic. I know that that's not the best thing for views and algo and all this stuff, but like I said, I I should have a bigger platform by now. I just started uploading long form videos to YouTube though, just last summer. So, this guy could have been a dick and could have been like, "Oh, you should da, da, da," right?" But it wouldn't matter. Secondly, what is this? What is this? He didn't even try. This guy didn't even try to make a fair point. Like, this guy didn't try to do anything well, correctly, nothing. Straight AI, straight random screenshot. I mean, glasses. It wouldn't even make sense to put that as the goddamn thumbnail title anyway. Best regards, HB Rafat. This is his email, by the way. It says certified digital marketer HB Rafat. I'll drop this video on its own too. Certified digital scammer. This is what he looks like. This is his stuff. If this is him, it probably is. You got the email right here and all that. YouTube promotion specialist and creative designer. My ass. I saw this shit and I replied 5 minutes later. I said, "Nice AI, LOL." This guy said, "Haha, thanks." Like, you guys have no shame? And I put in quotes, certified digital scammer. No thanks, I'm not interested. Good luck being scandalous elsewhere. And then I left my tag here so he can go see what it really looks like to do this for real. So you're gonna see a lot of bullshit like this in this business. By the way, shout out to Rise and True Religion. Shop the links. Get some discounts. Rise, use code Op by Nature 15. My username plus 15. Get a discount, man. A lot of people have been enjoying it. I'm happy for you. And I appreciate you using my code, man. We both eat. So yeah, the this scammers, just scammers, unshameful, scandalous. There's no resentment, man. And that's why sometimes I feel like it is okay to instigate. Sometimes I do believe it is good to instigate for things like this, not to do too much, but just to say something like this. Just sometimes I think people need to be questioned. Some people need to be given like that reality check. So sometimes I'm that person to do it when I have the time. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap this one up right here. I'll break this up into a couple segments, but this is pretty much what scamming emails look like, and these are just a couple of examples. And one of these, oh fuck, I gotta cut that out. I just showed the email. What was I saying? I'm sorry, I have so much going on right now. I have so much stuff I have to do today. Oh yeah, so I have a couple of examples that I'll be showing soon as well that are professional emails, very good emails. I even want to post some stuff about how to respond to certain things, certain ways. And I have a few videos already up. I have exposed industry videos up, break down certain situations, how they went, how I handled them. I post a lot of free game. This stuff is far from Hollywood. Why is the Snapchat logo there only, not the other ones? I don't know. I need to fix that. But yeah, so I just try to do my part and show both sides of the industry. Yeah, we're booked, we're busy, we do this full time, but at the same time I still want to be able to create a safe environment and it just influence people into like a safer, clearer direction. So if you enjoyed this, if this helped at all, and you have any more questions like about the business or industry or any way that I can help or give you some pointers, feel free to leave a comment, reach out. You can DM me on Instagram, whatever. And Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We got the Marvel campaign dropping tomorrow. I don't know when this video is gonna go up, but it's June 12th right now. A little bloated. I've been eating these hot chips, man. They didn't do any good for me. Yesterday we did a lot better though. You can see a recent video I just posted, um, talking about the different clients and a new chapter, and just super blessed right now. Just super blessed. I mean, blessed in general, but super blessed right now. We got a lot of stuff that we've done, a lot of stuff to cover, and yeah, Marvel campaign coming out soon. Definitely one of the biggest things that I've ever signed. So just a lot, bro. Just thankful. If you're sticking around, I appreciate you big time. I know we've only been here on YouTube for a year, but I literally have 1,000 videos in the vault ready because I've been doing this. I've been doing this for years and years and years. I just wasn't posting it on YouTube. So I'm happy to be here though.